Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play with Wang. I'm your host, SlickWeng, doing Her Story, the game where we search for random words and videos and hope that it unravels a mystery, and it so far just has not. I discovered settings anti-glare filter. Isn't that much more pleasing to the eye? I think it is. I hope you guys don't mind it. We'll just pretend, we'll roleplay that our character went out and found himself a better monitor, because he was like, dude, half the time I can't see the video because I'm staring back at my own face. So, where we left off last episode, we had finished our search in bags, and I have my handy-dandy notebook here for a couple things that I thought about and wanted to search. So, let's watch this one right here, and we'll take a look at my other search ideas.
Okay.
Okay.
I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road. I walked up to the house. I knocked on the door. No answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left.
It's the same thing the other lady said.
Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. He wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly into the living room. Nothing. I walked upstairs to the bedroom.
This is almost the same story the other lady told us.
Because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. Then I had a shower.
So maybe this is the same one. She just came back for a follow-up.
Eric, his boss. I didn't answer it.
That must be it.
Then I came out and I was just exhausted.
All that searching, I was just so
And I
drained.
fell asleep, but I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. I spoke to him. Then I called Simon's parents. And then I decided to come and see you. That enough?
That's very interesting. In fact, tell you what, let's just search shoe. So, this lady tells the same story as this lady, and so we got it on the 30th, and then almost exactly a week later. Okay, so could be follow-up interview. Follow-up, hey, let's double-check your story there. Alright. That wasn't quite as revealing as I'd hoped to be. So let's search body. Let's see if they talk about the bodies.
The bruise.
The bruise.
I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes.
If you have a fast metabolism, why would you just oh yeah, I just get
I don't know if
bruises.
that's
They
not
just
found
show
out.
up.
I tell you that I haven't already told the other policeman. I found the body. I
Found the body. Okay. So, bruise. Okay, I'm gonna add that. Because maybe that would be an indicator as to whether or not it's the same person. Because unless you really believe in some of the fringe science multiple personality stuff where you believe that a person with a multiple personality disorder can make moles appear and disappear and change their eye color. Unless you believe that stuff, then the bruise is going to be completely out of her control.
His body. It didn't look real. And his throat.
Oh.
It looked like his throat had been cut.
Now, call me crazy.
His glasses.
She
His
doesn't...
thick glasses.
She don't seem very, disgusted. Like recalling the memory of finding your old man with his throat cut. Finding your old man with his throat cut, that would be like like a stomach-turning recollection. But that was more of like a nervous... Yeah, I think the orange lady killed him. I think they all killed him.
Here's the rest.
Oh.
They laid a body on the doctor. Oh, the wind and the rain. Till a fiddler with a fiddle came walking by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
A fiddler with a fiddle. Or a diddler with a diddle. You know what I'm saying?
The fiddle bow of her long hair. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made a fiddle bow of her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made fiddle pegs of her finger bows.
Holy shit! So I remember she didn't want to finish it because she said it got a little weird. I agree with her.
The fiddle could play was oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, the only tune that the fiddle could play was oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
Encore! Where's my lighter?
Anything you sing may be used as evidence against you.
Well, yeah, if that was the case, I would think... Well, I mean, you're not playing a fiddle, though, so... And it's clearly not made of bones and hair. Weirdo.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
I tried. I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen.
What?
I slept with so many boys. Men. My body refused. I think my period stopped because hers had. I was pretty ill. I mean, how could we stay the same now? Felt like Hannah had really fucked things up.
Oh, they swear.
Let's understand separate paths.
I wasn't fucking prepared for any goddamn swearing.
Become different.
Okay. Well, let's say different. 8 entries for different.
I thought it made me sound suspicious. It's not a normal thing to do to drive to the other end of the country. I wanted to keep it simple. I know it was stupid not to tell you everything.
What?
Saying I spent the night in Glasgow when my husband went missing, I thought it would, distract you from what was important. It's different now.
What?
Now he's...
It's different now. Now I'm a prime suspect. Bloody hell. So, very interesting. One of these ones, she's concerned because she couldn't get pregnant, but the other one did. And obviously their periods stopped together because if one's pregnant and they're the same person, then you don't typically have periods while we're talking about menstruation right now. That is definitely a man's subject, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it seemed interesting to me that she said, now we were different.
No.
Oh.
The parents decided there would be a wedding.
There would be a wedding.
After the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist.
Probably because you didn't.
I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig.
What?
Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I'd met in clubs, in parks, in alleyways.
Dude, you are broken.
I was 17.
You are way
I was
broken.
being punished.
You were being punished because
It was Hannah who had betrayed us.
you're going out and banging every random guy you
I
meet?
had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it.
Wait.
Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like
Time
the
to
right
become
thing to
our
do, but
own people.
neither of us wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
Oh, good. So let's search move in. Move in. Let's talk about you moving in. Moving on up.
The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Hannah moved back in with Simon. Eric gave Simon the week off to help with the move. He decorated, modernised.
Okay, so this must have been, she must be talking about when they first,
We left as it was. Dollhouse and all.
when they got married. I don't blame him. It was probably creepy as shit to not go up there. Shoot.
Then she told me she wanted to help more. She said I should move in with her. She would come clean with Simon about me. I was family. I couldn't have a baby in a bedsit. I told her I didn't want to tell Simon. Told her to wait for the time being.
Bedsit. Told her to wait. What? What's that? Hey. No. Okay, I'll hang. What? That's awesome. I don't want to say yes. I'm curious what happens if we say yes. I can't type anymore. Nope. I wanted to put like not quite or almost or something. Yeah, it doesn't let you type those things. Okay. So now I'm a little interested in this whole bruise situation. Stupid chit chat thing. You're making my enter not work. Let's talk about the bruise. You got bruise?
Oh,
Wrong side.
No, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen and the chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with
Didn't
my
the other
face.
one have it on this side?
I mean, it hurt like hell.
Didn't. Which one was it? Was it this one? Bruise.
Differences for us. I can't rely on confidence to get you through. She is the shyness. You know.
Where do we talk about a bruise in this one?
After you got sex, but how we decided
Bruise?
that? A tooth, a grave.
Oh, gotcha. How about how it was no big deal to take her virginity with a hairbrush? Weird. Okay, well let's just figure it out.
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull our Hannah's to match. Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night, she had to do the same to me. And she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days. She snuck a frozen pizza for me from the kitchen.
She kind of smiling like, oh, it was so great.
So much of our bodies were synchronized anyway. We started our period on the same day. All our childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
Nits? What are nits? Lice? That's gross. And that has nothing to do with your body.
About 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry.
So angry.
The kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing, she tore it up. Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left.
So they had a falling out. Let's talk about the wig. Yeah, I knew there was going to be some action about a wig.
A wig? You mean... what type of wig?
What do you mean, what type? The type you put on your head, not a merkin.
No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig?
You are so curious about what kind of wig.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
What the hell's a cat flap? Cat flap? Oh. Interesting. Cat flap sounds like a derogatory term for a part of a female anatomy.
No, they were shut. Most of the windows are really hard to open anyway. They're stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. Could have left a door open accidentally. Or there's a cat flap in the back door.
Why are we curious about a cat flap?
My parents had a cat before they died called Domino. It was this little black thing with white dots.
Black
We never did anything about the cat flap, but if you were thin, you could maybe squeeze through it.
Okay, so are we trying to figure out how we got in? You know what, let's talk about cats. There's a couple cat videos here.
When we weren't together, we'd send secret messages by tapping out a code that we'd learned from a book, the knock code. Something prisoners of war would use. We'd tap them out on radiator pipes or the attic floor.
Break it down, yo. Break it down, yo. My name is Wang. I like to play on video games about crazy bitches. Oh.
Dad thought we had mice, but they couldn't find any. Bought a cat anyway.
Okay. Friggin' cat. So, interesting. Remember this one? Remember this one? She do the tap thing. She do the tap. This part. Two hands. Two people. Two hands, two people? Is that she having a... Oh. We broke it. We broke the code. We broke the code. They communicate to each other by tapping. The same person. Two different freaking hands. Let's put this on here. Tapping. Yeah, we'll put that in our doodad here. We'll watch this one last one. I think that's gonna be all the time we've got.
We loved our cat, Domino. He had this little bell around his neck to stop him from killing birds in the garden. And we used to write each other notes and put them in the bell, and we could send them to each other. Mum found some of the notes once, and she thought I was just writing to myself because our handwriting was identical.
Probably because you were.
We had our own words for things, so She didn't quite understand them anyway.
What? Yep, still convinced. Same person. I think she killed her parents. She's a very twisted individual, and yeah, she just out there. So anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Really appreciate the support. Let me know what you guys are liking about this series if you're just not liking it at all. I am fascinated by this story and the way that you have to unravel it. It's a very interesting idea. So anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.